Imagine you're sipping your morning coffee, and suddenly the sky turns pitch black. No sunlight, just thunderous roars echoing from every corner of the earth. Every volcano, yes, every single one, decides to blow up at the same time. Sounds like the world's worst fireworks show, right? So, what if volcanoes all around the world erupted together? Let's start small, literally. There are around 1,500 active volcanoes on Earth right now. Some bubble quietly, some go boom every few years. Most of the time, they don't bother us much. But what if they all teamed up? Mount Fuji, Mount Etna, Yellowstone, and even the underwater volcanoes hidden beneath the Pacific. What would happen if they all erupted in the same moment? First, the noise. A global eruption would sound like a billion jet engines screaming at once. Shockwaves would travel around the planet multiple times, shaking cities, cracking roads, and knocking out satellites. The air would fill with volcanic ash, so thick you could barely see your hand. Planes grounded. Cars? Useless. Your lungs? Not happy. Within hours, entire continents would be blanketed by ash. Remember the 2010 Icelandic volcano that grounded European flights for weeks? Multiply that by 1,000. Airports everywhere shut down. Crops get buried. And the global food supply takes a massive hit. Now, let's not forget that most volcanoes are underwater, hidden deep in the ocean. If all of them erupted too, the sudden blast of lava and superheated water would boil parts of the ocean. We'd see tsunamis so huge, coastal cities would be wiped off the map. Fish, coral reefs, and marine life gone. The oceans would turn murky, acidic, and full of debris. And just when you think it couldn't get worse, the sky darkens even more. Volcanoes release tons of ash and sulfur dioxide, the same stuff that reflects sunlight away. When all volcanoes erupt, the amount of ash would be unimaginable. We're talking trillions of tons of dust and gas rising into the stratosphere. Sunlight can't pass through. Daylight turns dim. Sunsets turn blood red. And within weeks, global temperatures plummet. Scientists call this a volcanic winter. And it's bad news. Even one supervolcano, like Yellowstone, could drop global temperatures by several degrees for years. Now imagine all of them at once. The planet would cool so fast that crops would fail. Animals would die, and famine would spread worldwide. With no sunlight and constant ashfall, solar power becomes useless. Rivers and lakes fill with acidic rain. Breathing outside without protection would burn your lungs. Governments might try to launch global evacuation plans, but where would you even go? Underground bunkers might buy time, but the surface would stay unlivable for years. Civilization as we know it could collapse, and yet, life finds a way. Deep in the oceans, near volcanic vents, strange bacteria might thrive in the heat. Tiny ecosystems could survive the chaos, just like they did millions of years ago, after massive eruptions in Earth's past. So, how long would this volcanic apocalypse last? If all volcanoes erupted at once, the ash cloud could linger for 5 to 10 years. The average global temperature might drop by 10 to 15 degrees Celsius. Earth would enter a mini ice age. It would take decades, maybe even centuries, for the planet to recover fully. But when it finally does, the world would look very different. New islands would rise from the oceans, old landscapes would vanish, and the climate would reset. Humans might rebuild, but civilization would have to start almost from scratch. So, what if volcanoes all around the world erupted together? Well, It would be the ultimate reset button for Earth. A fiery beginning, a frozen aftermath, and a long, slow rebirth. It's terrifying, but also kind of poetic, isn't it? After all, volcanoes destroy, but they also create. Much of the land we live on today came from ancient eruptions. Without them, Earth wouldn't be the same vibrant living planet we know. So, what do you think? Would humans survive this volcanic doomsday? Let me know your theories in the comments. If you enjoyed this wild what if, hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more science meets chaos adventures. Because next time we're asking, what if gravity suddenly doubled?